Matt Rory, this is Starbound.
I would say it's more planet-bound at this point.
Well, fine. I'm gonna pet this cat.
Okay. How'd you get a cat in your ship? I didn't. Maybe I started with one too. That's been there since the beginning, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I seem to recall that you rescued a cat from the demise of. No spoilers. Spoilers.
Well, I mean, yeah, the opening of the game has you going through a quick tutorial that then, yeah, you end up in space and have to build a ship. This is a game in the mold of like a Terraria, like a Minecraft in a way.
I believe the artist of Terraria went on to Starbound. I don't think who's the engineer on Terraria, Pixel something?
Yeah.
Still working on plugging away.
Yeah.
Every time I look at Terraria notes, there's always some big new patch out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know, this game has been in early access for a good long time. It finally came out
December 2013. Apparently. So it's good that there's finally a 1.0 with a campaign and everything like that. So I've been fooling around a little bit, but I think you're further in than I am.
Yeah, I'm not super far in either. I mean, this is you can upgrade the ship at some point. I just don't know how.
Oh yeah.
You know, and so I've got stuff. I've been upgrading my multi-tool to be better at digging.
Yeah, one thing I could say about the couple hours I spent with this is that it is, even for somebody who played a lot of Terraria, there's some intimidating UI stuff and figuring out how to do shit stuff that has not everything super clear, but even if you played Terraria, if anybody's played it, you need to have like a walkthrough of the first couple hours of that game to know what you're supposed to be doing in what order. And I think I probably just need to track down something like that for this.
Yeah, probably. So this is like that in that you've got you've got ground. We'll beam down here. But the difference is that there are theoretically an infinite number of planets to go to. A whole lot of planets to go to. How about that?
Is there are those generated for your game's seed, or are you going to other people's planets and multiplayer?
So you can go to other people's planets in multiplayer if you like.
I love that song, Other People's Planets.
Yeah,
my favorite 90s R&B hit.
It's really good. This guy with a sword is a good. Okay. We don't have to worry about him.
That's one thing I do get a little confused about with enemies. Some of them are neutral and you can run past them. Some of them will attack you, and it's sometimes hard to tell across the screen. I'm sure I'm missing some easy
There's
UI
a
thing.
Sound cue. If something is bad and it's going to attack you, when it sees you, it goes, huh? There's like a little noise that it'll make to kind of signify, hey.
This is a pretty planet.
Yeah, so this is not my home planet. I'm over here doing some stuff, like namely cashing in a quest over here. It's giving me a little compass saying return.
Oh, Xipham, yeah.
We're gonna go see Xipham.
Cochrane, he invented the word.
Okay, is this guy gonna want to do it? No. Okay. He's cool.
That seems really vague to me, because the health bar will pop up almost no matter what, right?
Yeah. Even good guys will still get the health bar if you.
Basically, I'm a genocidal maniac just because I'm sure there's probably a really easy way to tell.
Yeah, it is that audio cue. If we weren't here talking, we would be able to hear it just fine. That's the noise.
I like your gun.
It's a rocket launcher. It shoots rockets or homing rockets.
Oh man, I want that so bad.
Which is pretty useful. I've also got this sniper rifle that's pretty handy, and it has like a tracking dart, or I guess it's an explosive dart. So if I shoot an enemy with my alt fire first, then when I kill them with the primary, they blow up. And do damage to other stuff, which is nice.
I've barely gotten past the point where I'm still using like the starter weapons, and I found a couple hammers, but none of them have really struck my fancy yet. So
it's a berry hat.
Ooh-wee.
Is that cooler than my TV hat?
Are those cosmetic hats, and you have a real one?
So you have like armor slots over here and cosmetic slots over here. You can put anything in the cosmetic slots. It just doesn't give you the stats. So
that's sweet. That is very much
fuzzy. Some back wear. Do I put the chest wear? Fire protect. Oh, okay, yeah. So let's put some wings on.
Sweet.
Sure.
Does that let you hover?
No, this is just Yeah, no, it does not let you fly. It's just cosmetic.
Well, 2,500 pixels.
Right. That's not bad. This is a blueprint for a giant flower table. That'll be cool. We'll steal that. And some pixels, which is the game's currency.
Are you playing on the softcore or?
Yeah, I'm playing on the casual setting, which means when I die, I don't lose anything. I also don't have to worry about hunger.
I think you lose 10% of your pixels no matter what, but you don't have.
That's
so if you're playing on normal, you will basically pop out almost all of your inventory onto the ground. You have to fight. It's kind of Dark Souls-esque. You have to fight.
I just don't. I don't have.
I don't. Yeah, me neither. I'm kind of.
Oh, did I leave this down here? I think I did. Okay, so
cool. Is that your car?
That's my car.
I never got to make one of these in Terraria. I never made a mount. Oh, that actually destroys ground too. Can you try to like...
Yeah, so it does a little bit of damage. Okay. Not enough to, you know, the damage heals itself pretty quickly.
Your mana goes down too quick.
You know what, I'm just gonna, oh geez, I guess I have to,
Is that rain changing degree of inclination as we go on?
I think it might be.
It looks like it is.
And also, it's giving me a status of wet.
Yeah.
Which I guess...
Avoid lightning.
Changes some movement stuff and...
That is cool.
The car is really weird in terms of just how it moves and some of that stuff. You can kind of just bang your way through some stuff and it'll take damage from enemies.
There's some guns
but
eventually.
I can kind of climb.
But oh.
All right, can I despawn the... Okay, there we go. Oh, that just lets you respawn.
Huh.
But no, I don't want to do that.
Is that a car in your inventory now?
Yes, yeah, it's I have this red hoverbike controller, which is what lets you summon the car. So this game launched with some economy stuff that made it very easy to make money by selling very common materials. So I took some advantage of that to get the car maybe a little bit earlier than I would have had otherwise. But they have since fixed that.
That's too bad. I'm not a huge fan of my opening seed, my home planet. I have not been able to find really good minerals or anything like that. I'm still on the first couple quests, so I haven't really gone too far into it. But like I said, I wasn't a fan of my starting weapons. I have that two-handed sword, and I need some better guns. But the guns I have are just, they go through their ammo within like, you know, a couple seconds firing.
Yeah, so that stuff recharges. It's
electricity, I guess.
Yeah.
I want that
energy
gun.
or something. Okay, so. We're actually doing two quests at the same time here. One of the quests was, and these are all just randomly generated. Sometimes NPCs will just be like, yo, do a thing. And then you get to do a thing.
Yeah, that sound of aggression is too small for me. I need a little bit more.
So I've been playing with the music off for a couple of reasons. One, to hear that stuff better. Also, honestly, the music is incredibly repetitive. As someone who's like played this game for something like 80 hours or something. And well, that's over the course of it being in early access and all this other stuff. But when I started playing 1.0, I started fresh and I had not played it in over a year and all this other stuff. Like I immediately thought the music was just tedious. So I shut it off and put on my own music or a podcast or something.
When I,
oops. Oh, well.
Oh man, you took it. So you take damage pretty quick in this game, and I haven't seen a lot of easy ways to regenerate aside from eating. I need to start crafting more food, I think.
I've got these bandages here, so I can use one of those. And
the UI here is interesting too.
I've also got this pistol flashlight combo.
Oh man, where was that when I was playing Doom 3?
Yeah.
But no, the UI is also really interesting in terms of right-handed, left-handed stuff can go in the same slot. And then it's left click, right click.
Right. So yeah, that's what this stuff is up here. I'm kind of building separate loadouts. So I've got my healing stuff, my light heal, heavy heal. This is a two-handed sniper rifle, so it takes up both. Torches, for whatever reason, seem to take up both.
I haven't found a good way to. And what's your flashlight? Is there a separate button for your flashlight?
No, you just you have to put it in a slot. So it's my offhand with this pistol here.
Interesting. I need to find a better way to. Yeah, and of course you can just sleep in anybody's bed as you walk along.
Yeah, and that'll heal you up as well.
Get some health back.
You know, so you can like walk around with a sleeping bag in your inventory, and then you can just kind of sleep anywhere.
Oh, should have known.
So both these quests cash in at the same place, which is very handy. And then you want me to cook some stuff. All right, I'll accept the quest, but look, we're just not going to do that.
What am I? I'm not your
We got a reward bag for cashing in that one. Wait, are you still with me? I thought we were done with you.
Can you have companions? Do they fight?
You can. So I have a person on my ship that is part of my crew, and for a while that crew member was rolling with me, but now it's just kind of on the ship doing stuff.
WoW has gotten, I know I talk about WoW every time I'm ever running a stream, but WoW has gotten into the point where you can have people following you along and helping you out in combat and everything like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if I trust the AI for something like one of these games, especially if they can take falling damage, because God knows, you know, I take falling damage just randomly myself just because I don't know. Okay.
Okay, we opened our reward bag and we got some tungsten ore, which is not a great reward, but okay. All right, so I think we're done on this planet.
Okay. Screw it. I want to come up with Starbound theme song lyrics. I just want to make a Starbound theme song. I don't know.
So we're back on my ship here, and yeah, let's go visit the home planet that I've been decking out with stuff. So you can fly anywhere. And that's when I was talking about the random planets and stuff like that.
But you need coal, right?
No, so it's not even coal anymore. You need a specific, they've changed that since early access. It's a specific kind of fuel that you get from moons.
I like the coal.
Yeah, so these coordinates for this planet are apparently also the seed. So if you want to tell someone, hey, there's a planet here with some good stuff, you can tell them and they can just type the stuff in.
I wonder how that works. It doesn't look like enough digits to really encode.
Well, it's X and Y, which is, you know, that's not too bad. Anyway, maybe it doesn't encode the entire planet. I've never actually done that, but that's the theory anyway. So I don't actually have to fly to my home planet, which is very handy.
Long range teleport?
Yeah. I built a teleporter there, and also I put down a flag, which apparently you can teleport to the flag.
Oh, neat.
But then also there's a teleporter here, so I can get out of here and go directly to the outpost or other teleporters or something like that. Or I can, you know, because you can just hit a button and be back to your ship at any time.
Is this multiplayer by default? Like if you have a friend who sends you the code?
No, it's not.
Okay.
No, it is. This is a single player, so I can.
You can invite people.
You can, you know what? I think if I am playing and I am logged into the Steam Friends stuff, someone might be able to join directly. But there's also a dedicated server option and all that sort of stuff. So this is my starter planet that I decided to build out. I've got a little hot tub full of some healing water here. So when I duck in here, it just heals me up. I can hang out. That's fun. All right. I did some planting here because I needed some cotton.
Well, what are you gonna make with that? Clothes?
Yeah, you can make clothes. Some of the later armor needs it as well. I've got some fireflies or whatever here, so I can get silk from here. Here's all my crafting stations.
You put much more effort into this than I do. When I played Terraria, I always make that tower going straight up with the platforms. You can just drop down from one place to another.
That's usually how I played too.
I'm pretty utilitarian about it.
Yeah, and then so you have to go up to the stations individually to again use them to start crafting and stuff like that. So you know, I can build a foraging table, but I think I already have a foraging table.
I can't find a lot of iron on my planet, and that always is the first little starting thing that you need to have a lot of.
Yeah, so I could build another moth trap if I wanted to get more silk more quickly. And I've upgraded some of these crafting stations also. If you have the right stuff, you can upgrade them so they can build more. So this is where you build your armor and some basic weapons, but I haven't really found a good reason to build weapons.
What are the ingredients for a snowball? I have to know.
I think it's probably snow. Yeah, it's snow. I can make tar balls out of tar.
Do these people in your village do you have to assign them rooms again, or do they make rooms that have to be livable?
Yes, rooms have to be livable. That means they need a light source, and they need to be fully enclosed, incling the background.
I hate that part of it. The background is always the most annoying thing to lay down.
So background is actually way easier to lay down in this than it is in Terraria.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, so that hasn't been too bad. I can make a sick cape. Make some dyes. We can smelt some stuff. Let's smelt some stuff.
Copper. Have you found any bosses yet? Have you noticed any of those?
Yeah. So yeah, we'll go die a little later here.
Sure.
Because I've done some fighting and that's been good, but yeah, some of it's been pretty tricky so far. So this is the deed. So that's the third piece to making a place livable. Is it needs a door, a light source, needs to be fully enclosed, and then you go by the deed. And when you put that in, a person pretty much shows up. And occasionally the deed will light up like that, and then this person will come over and give you a hot present, like 20 throwing darts. And this guy, so there are also things you can do to determine or to kind of influence what sort of villagers move into your place. So by putting a bunch of containers in here, he becomes a shopkeeper. Or it influences a shopkeeper to warp in. So now I can sell stuff, which is handy. Like this oboe, which I'm definitely not going to sell. And then I can actually just keep my stuff in here too if I want.
Is an oboe a reeded instrument or is it a wind piece? I don't know the technical classification.
Well, a lot of woodwinds also have reeds.
That's right.
So, yeah.
But it might be a sci-fi oboe, so nobody can...
I mean, we could play it.
Can you?
Yeah. Let's put it up here with the torches. Some of the like, building your loadouts, moving stuff out of your inventory, that's the clunkiest stuff in this game.
It always was in Terraria, too.
Okay.
Oh, man.
So we got some songs here.
Oh, that's cool.
If we enter the same band name as other players, it'll play music in unison, which is ridiculous, but cool. Let's play the oboe part of this here.
You got to turn music back up, I think.
Oh, damn it.
Ah, everything's so... This is what I want to kill aliens to, definitely.
Well, let's just play something easy.
Paco Bell.
Yeah. We're just oboeing.
It's fine. My mom loves Paco Bell's Kingdom.
Yeah?
So I spent a lot of time in orchestra as a kid growing up. This is a pretty simple song to play.
It's a jam.
Yeah, no, it's one of those, it's a well-tempered clavier. And now it has the background music going on at the same time as your opening music, so that's not too cool.
Anyway, you can play an oboe.
It's details like this. I mean, this game was in early access for, again, I think 2.5, 3 years almost.
Yeah.
I played it pretty early on when it first went on sale, looking for like a little Terraria fix back in the day. It was not super awesome.
No,
when it came
definitely
out.
not. It was
early access,
like
but
kind of lame in a lot of ways, or there was promising things about it, but it just it wasn't.
There was no reason at that time to play it over Terraria.
Yeah,
shall we say?
So I've been digging under here, and so this is the multi-tool which you use to dig. I've upgraded it a bit.
You're a lot quicker than I am.
Yeah, so it's faster and it takes out a larger grouping of dirt than it does by default as well, which is nice.
So you seem like you've gotten that up pretty quick.
Oh, whoops! I accidentally dug out my well here.
Oh no! Oh, can you refill it with water? Can you throw snow in there?
I could probably put lava in here.
Yeah.
Too. I've got a bunch of lava.
I'm really curious to see some of the big crafting stuff in this game because I know people in Terraria would have like lava reflowing generators to make make obsidianite or whatever it was.
Yes. Yeah.
Man, you're a full inventory.
Yeah. I've kind of inventory management has not been too great either. Okay. Let's just. Wait, I need to build it from this side because I need to get out of here. Let's just refill the well here that I accidentally dug out. Actually, it does, now that I think about it, it doesn't matter. This is not my real save.
Ah, well.
It does not have Steam Cloud support.
Yeah, you were saying that before.
In
which case, let's blow this shit up.
Exactly, yeah. We can just fuck all these people up. Actually, by default, your bullets don't hit your townsfolk.
That makes sense. Have you played this multiplayer at all?
Yeah. I have a crew of people. We played a lot of multiplayer Terraria, and they've been playing a little bit of this, not as much as we did that.
Yeah. There was a moment in time, Terraria, and this it's unfortunate it takes so long to take out because I haven't really been in the Terraria lately, but I definitely need to give this more of a whirl. That is cool. You're just carrying lava around in your backpack.
I'm just rolling around with the lava. That's an upgrade for the. That's also an upgrade for your multi-tool.
That is pretty neat.
So yeah, now I can just
lava.
I can set myself on fire, but I've got this healing hot tub over here, so it's all good.
You already have a double jump. I think you get that. I don't know if you start with that, but
you do not
feel like you get that pretty early on.
Yeah, so that's one of the things you get from the outpost, which is kind of the first place you go.
I know there are grappling hooks in this. I haven't seen one yet, but I'm pretty sure they're going to have rocket packs and everything like that.
So we'll go to the shop here.
Sure, let's do it.
So this is like one of the first quests once you get out of the tutorial brings you here. This is just it's a series of shops that lets you kind of handle your upgrades. So I've got, there's a morph ball. There's a Metroid morph ball.
Oh man!
I have upgraded it to roll on walls and roll up surfaces and stick to things, so that if I don't want to dig through something, I can just roll that way. But you can also make it so you can move across liquid really quickly, or perform a sphere dash. And so this is also where you get your double jump and dash and stuff like that. So I've upgraded the dash to be an air dash, which it is not by default. This is also where you get the deeds to put people in your towns.
Ursa Minor, that is a bad pun.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's painful. I was just out last night looking at, we went out to try to see the little bit of the meteor shower.
Oh, yeah.
That didn't work out too well. It was very overcast and cloudy.
Yeah.
Saw a few good ones, but not enough to really. And then we had to lay down. This is my anecdote time. Rory's anecdote time.
Yeah.
We were
Roll it out.
laying down up in Tilden Park, and what we didn't realize what we were laying down on was some kind of really sharp, sticky grass.
Okay.
So it punched right through our hoodies, and by the time we got home, I think I got bit by a lot of ants too, so, or insects or something.
Oh, okay. Here's a way to upgrade your ship here.
So you got to buy
100% legit ship licenses. Lets you permanently upgrade your ship to a bigger Sparrow-type Corvette. That's 10,000 pixels.
I thought you have enough. You can sell the oboe for 3,000.
So that is the value. That is not what someone will pay you for it.
Okay.
So when you go to sell stuff, it is a fraction of that.
You got to up your charisma.
Yeah. So I can repair. If I had chips, I could repair my vehicle. I guess that those take damage. I didn't know that. Okay. Oh, and then I can buy the chips here for 100 each.
That's not bad. I'm really curious what upgrading your ship does, because
it gives you more space. So the way to play this multiplayer, so since I've primarily been playing it alone, I can have my home planet and whatever, it's no big deal. But when you play multiplayer, you can right click on another player that's in your party and just beam to them.
Cool.
Which means you're not at your home planet, which means if you put all your crafting stuff on your planet, you don't have it anymore. So people generally put all that stuff on their ship. You can build out your ship with the same sort of stuff. So we can put down, crafting stations and all that other stuff. So when you upgrade the ship, then you can just have your mobile crafting thing. You can always hit a button to beam back to at any time. But let's fly somewhere random.
Anyway, the Ursa Minor pun. That's a play on Ursa Minor, the constellation.
Yes.
Which is the Little Dipper. The Little Bear?
Yeah. I was looking at some stars recently, and
I just want to explain that because it sounded really random if I didn't.
There's a fiery star.
I think most stars are pretty fiery. I'm not sure if that's...
Well, they're also frozen stars, so it kind of just dictates what sort of what sort of things you're likely to find there. What types of planets. So certain races will gravitate towards certain types of stars and all that sort of stuff. So the plot, as it is, kind of has me looking for this artifact and this race. And to find that artifact, we need to find items that belong to this race. This race tends to hang out around temperate stars, so we have a vested interest in finding, some temperate stars.
I still miss when your ship was fueled by coal. That was pretty funny.
Yeah, or just about anything you put in it would honestly give you. Let's see the fueling process real quick here.
Sure.
So you can see this weird sausage ghost thing that chases you. It's strange.
I hope when we make starships, they have a big red go button on it. That's what I want to hit when I'm going to Mars. Just like.
And a lot of scrolling text. I want everything to look like Unix prompts and all that other stuff. It
has to be green CRTs
yes,
too.
That's definitely CRTs. That's the efficient, lightweight way to travel in space.
You know what it costs to put a space shuttle in space? $10,000 a pound. The official, I don't think they're flying shuttles anymore, but I'm assuming SpaceX is going to cut down on that a little bit. So one CRT would be like $18 million, I want to say, if I'm doing the math right.
All right, so we'll beam down to this moon. So the moons are where the fuel lives, almost pretty much exclusively now.
Can you get trapped without fuel? I'm assuming there's some
so you can fly around the system without expending any of your jump jet fuel. So you can kind of always go to a moon and do stuff. But I guess theoretically, if you mined the shit out of everything until there was nothing left, then yeah. All right, so I just got one fuel. There it is.
Oh, geez Louise. That is
as soon as you start getting fuel,
the fuel monster comes in.
The fuel monster starts chasing you to make it sort of a game of get your fuel quick and get out before this butthole mouth sausage ghost.
I claim this land for Exxon.
Comes and gets you.
It's like the Spelunky ghost. He's slow moving. Is it a one-hit kill?
I have not found out yet.
He's slow enough not to worry about it too much.
Yeah.
So your moon rocks are fuel, or crystal?
This is the fuel, and I don't have to refine it or anything like that. I'm getting spooked.
Oh no! What's the status do? What's that spooky thing?
I don't know.
Can you mouse over it?
Not while I'm running away. Just as spooked.
Okay.
Doesn't tell you.
At least you got that barrier on your head, so you're not gonna.
Exactly. It'll be fine.
There's a chest everywhere too.
Yeah.
They never have anything too awesome in there. Yeah, that does not seem super threatening. I'm assuming at some point he gets quicker or does damage or something like that.
I don't know. I think it just, you know.
What is that ore there? The yellow, green stuff?
That's moon rocks and moon stones. You know, just not really actually ore for smelting or anything like that. I don't know that you find anything on the moons other than fuel.
So if you go down,
there is a ghostly light coming out from down here.
Maybe you should dig down and see what's going on. I mean, there's no gravity on the moon, right?
It's just low gravity.
I'm joking. That was a hot giant bomb reference.
No, I like it. It's good stuff. Current.
So at any point you can
spikes.
Ooh, that's somebody left moon spikes. Those are the worst. So at any point you can just teleport out of here, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So no matter how deep I get, I can always just hit the button and go. It's like you always have a mirror, basically.
A Terraria item.
Yeah.
If you didn't get that.
Yeah.
Moonstone. So is it 1 unit of what you mine versus 1 unit on your ship?
I don't know what the conversion rate is.
You have to refine.
But it's generally, no, you don't have to refine. You just drop this into the ship and it's good to go.
So are there, you said it before that planets have different kind of, some are more lava-y and some are more watery and stuff like that. Have you tried to dig to the core of any? Is there like a?
You just hit lava.
Really?
Eventually, you always just every planet I've dug to the bottom of so far anyway is just eventually like, oh, here's hell basically.
Are there different monsters down there?
Yeah, there's different stuff to face underground. Anyway, this is way more fuel than we need. So I'm just just to show you that stuff. That's how it works.
Famous last words.
Yeah.
My favorite part of Terraria was always that one time you're like, I'm ready to dig straight down for about 10,000. Oh, you still have to find it? Oh, that's kind of dumb. I wish it would just automatically. I mean, it's kind of dumb, but this kind of stuff seems like it could be a lot more user friendly.
Totally, yeah. Like finding the stuff in your inventory and doing like this stuff has been. It's a hassle. Like a lot of the maintenance and navigation of this stuff, because it's all these tiny things, and you're like, okay, I'm mousing over this, going, wait, is this titanium or is this copper? There's a lot of stuff like that. Also, food. They have a whole bar here for food, but I have not been eating much food because I'm playing on the mode that doesn't require it.
Yeah.
So all of it just gets rotten.
Yeah. So if you're on common or easy, you don't have to eat food. But if you do you have like a stamina thing?
That there's a hunger meter that depletes, and but I can eat to heal also. That's always an option. So let's actually go somewhere. Let's go see some random planet. Oh, what is that?
You have a button for it.
Oh, that's right. So these, I don't know that these serve any purpose anymore. At one point, this was useful, but in early access. But I think that may have changed. Gentle star, temperate star. That's what we're looking for.
You want an ocean planet. That does not look like ocean.
That is a desert. That is the opposite of ocean.
Well, the spice must flow.
All right, here's a snow planet. Dry grassland.
Geological. Can you mouse over the geological analysis stuff?
So those, yes, you can. Those are the icons for what you can find there, or what sort of ore is there. So I think tungsten and titanium are never on your starter.
That makes sense. You want to get them off there at some point.
Yeah.
Do you know if there's any kind of? I guess you wouldn't, but I'm assuming at some point you have to, when you find the aliens, there's some kind of planet that you go to that's going to be a storyline important, or is it all randomly generated?
Yeah, well, so I'm just looking for artifacts, and then yes, but the last artifact I got there was, we'll just go here. This is not what we're looking for, but whatever. Yes, there was a storyline. Like I went on a hunt with another NPC, and we went and killed a boss, and then I got the artifact I was looking for, and then it gave me the quest that pointed me at the next one. So yeah, there is a progression there.
What kind of boss was it?
It was a giant spider.
Yeah,
I think. I don't know. It's been weeks since I fought it. I'm pretty sure it was a giant spider.
The boss fights, and again, I don't mean to keep on bringing up Terraria, but this is kind of inviting the comparison to this point.
It's an incredibly similar game.
Yeah. The Terraria boss fights are really fun. I only ever played Terraria single player, so some of that stuff, once you get into hard mode, it gets gets pretty. And then the opposite, we played Terraria on UPF one time when a big patch came out, and I was going to convert one of my saves to hard mode, which is you have to kill the wall of flesh, and it went within like 3 seconds he was dead just because we had 8 people in there. So balancing that kind of stuff for single player versus multiplayer is tough.
Yeah, and most of the people I play with play more than I do,
Sure.
So they have better gear. So if I'm playing with them, they're just like throwing stuff out.
You're the little kid with his big,
they're just twinking me up.
His big brother's gang of hooligans.
Well, let's go see what's here.
Sure.
And the answer is like there is repetition. Like when I've
Oh no!
Shit!
Oh well, that's what's there apparently.
Fuck me, man. What?
Your door is closed.
Yeah, I gotta. Hang on.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're safe now. Oh.
No, we're not. Who are these guys? Space mercenaries?
They're
Boba Fett's?
I don't actually know.
Well, you're gonna do an autopsy at some point soon here. Figure out. They only got this little space gun. You got a space rocket.
They made a really fucked up decision in this game that when you hit something with explosive damage, it always bounces forward. So hitting them with these rockets just makes them get closer, which is a really messed up thing.
That seems like a bug, I would have to assume. You got him.
Yeah.
But they're not dropping anything. That's kind of lame. Or unless if they are, I'm not seeing it.
They just mostly drop pixels. Like you don't really get great drops from
plant fibers.
From murder. Yeah, that's probably from the stuff around.
Go back and see what they had on their little base. It looks like there's a friendly guy there too.
We'll heal up.
Sure.
And then go. Okay.
I want your rocket launcher. I mean, these kind of games, especially, Terraria is the same way. You start off with like a little dinky copper axe or copper pick, and it's so slow to get started. I really kind of want to just have a better mining device right at the start of these things.
Yeah.
I know that's instant gratification bullshit. I like that they actually have pickaxes too, because you start off with
you start off with this tool that is digging. So the pickaxes break, but they dig faster generally. So it's like it's sort of that owl creature thing is evil. So we're just gonna fire homing shots at it. The homing shots don't do as much damage as the straight shots, but that's
Did you
fine.
craft this or find it?
I found it.
I want it.
I mean, that's the thing with how easy it is to duplicate saves and stuff like that. I could, we could get in a multiplayer game. I could give this to you and then still have it.
It's really, I get the point of that, but I'm also a little bummed out at the lack of Steam saves because this is one of the few things I could probably play on my laptop when I'm totally working 100% all day long.
Yes. It would be nice. Manipulator. Okay, this is an upgrade component for this. So you collect those and then you eventually spend them.
I don't think I have that unlocked at the beginning. Maybe I do. I haven't looked at all the icons up in my
Yeah, I think this you do have open.
Okay.
At the
I
outset,
need to start plugging those in there.
But also, I could take all this stuff. So if I get my tool out, if I want these boxes for my planet, fuck it, take it. Hey, that's a cool chair. I want this chair. Like you can definitely just
Shock development.
Do that.
That guy knows you're a thief now. Very appalled. Maybe we should just no witnesses.
All right. Yeah, still friendly. So.
Okay.
So there was a sword in one of those.
Yeah, the melee stuff here is it's very different than. I'm gonna stop saying the word Terraria, but the sword varieties are very, very interesting.
There are swords and axes and that sort of stuff. I have not found the melee stuff to be particularly great in this game.
And in Terraria, it was most of the. I immediately broke my promise.
Go on, yeah.
That was the bulk of the game was making swords and the big flaming fiery swords, and then eventually you would find some guns and stuff like that you'd use on the Wall of Flesh, but that was more of a late game development. Oh, ooh, U.S.
Prison Planet,
Colonial Marines. If there's
I have not seen this before. So that's the thing I was going to say is like I have definitely seen a lot of repetition.
There's that hammer. Is he going to attack you? Yes, he is. Oh man, he's got a lot of health. I think maybe a little rocket adventure might be called for here. These guys have killed their wardens and are now escaped inside their own prison, and that rule of law is pretty clear.
People that break out of prison only to stay in the prison are truly, truly dangerous. They're like, no, we like it here. We just want to run it. See what I mean? They keep coming at you.
Yeah,
you hit them with the rocket, and then they're just like, oh, by the way, now I'm in your face with this melee shit. Like, I get, if you didn't do that, this would be way too easy. But at the same time, it just doesn't make any sense.
And for a game that's so, grounded in science, it's really one of the things that's going to draw me out. I mean, suspension of disbelief and all that, but it's tough. And it bums me out that they're not dropping, like, weapons and stuff.
Yeah.
But I guess you already have a pretty fucking full inventory, so.
Earth's emergency broadcast codex. Oh yeah, by the way, they blew up Earth at the beginning of the game.
Yeah. Was it Earth canonically?
I believe that's the case. Yeah.
Okay.
So as soon as you read an item, it gets added to your codex, and then you can just throw it away. Who cares?
It wasn't so much a blow up as aliens come to kick you off. Pretty violently.
So I think we're getting these artifacts in a way to kind of save stuff, people. So.
This is cool. I mean, finding new tile sets is pretty rare.
Yeah.
Not that this is a new tile set, but
well, I have not seen this before. But yeah. So, when I was hunting for artifacts from the other from the previous race,
he's got a gun.
I found the same installation 4 times.
Sure.
Exactly the same. Treasure chests in the same location. Different things in them, but it was not. There was no mystery to it, which was unfortunate. So yeah, you definitely see.
Oh no!
Oh shit!
Oh no!
The fucking razor wire works,
but not on them.
This game's crazy.
Shit. Those are the big kind. One of the first weapons I found was one of those big kind of hammers. So you have to hold down the button to charge it before you can swing it. So there's no like quick action to take with it, and it was not my favorite thing in the world.
But we can just keep running in circles and murder everyone one at a time. And it's not a problem.
The powder gangers, man.
Yeah.
They're dangerous.
Well,
I actually am kind of curious what is in the farther depths of this thing, but if we want to, I don't know when you want to end this quick look, but I kind of want to see just a little bit more.
Okay, it looks like this is just the surface.
Well, there was the dungeon in Terraria 2 where you could go in and take a little tour, and you couldn't dig your way in, or else there'd be like there's some weird monster that would come kill you if you tried to get to the dungeon. If you got in early, if you got to the dungeon before you had like solved the curse or whatever, then yeah, you would just get dead. Do you have any? Oh, you can climb down there, and as long as you jump over the razor wire. Do you have any idea of how difficult a planet's going to be in terms of enemy levels and stuff? Is she healing herself?
No, that's
frozen. You're freezing her.
Yeah.
Okay, watch out behind you. I like that sniper rifle.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad. We'll see if there's anything else here.
Sure.
Oops. That's the exact opposite of what I wanted to do. Oh, they're sleeping.
Yeah. Cell block. Shh. Oh no, getting up. No, they're not. They're still sleeping. Yep. Ooh, yeah.
That's not doing that much more damage. And I think I can... Yeah, I'd rather have the knockback of the sniper rifle than the knock forward of the rocket launcher. Okay.
Is that a security cam? I wonder if that does anything. Doesn't look like it.
That seems like something I could just steal and then have security cameras in my base. Just all cosmetic stuff, but
I never got too much into the cosmetic part of Terraria either. I know a lot of people really focused. Like, again, my stuff was all utilitarian, just trying to get the least amount of movement to get through my.
There are a lot of fucking people in here, man.
Yeah.
All right, let's just try and get away.
Get the hell out of here! Ow.
That bird is also evil.
But again, you're on the easiest mode, so even
what shit! What the fuck is going? All right, we got to heal ourselves because I need to know.
That looks like a cryogenic chamber or some kind of horrible punishment device. Heal yourself again if you can. If you need more health or bandage. Do bandages work? Do you have to stay still?
No.
Okay.
But they are over time. So so these slow ones are a lot slower. Those ones are over 1 second instead of 10, so it's a lot easier to deal with. Okay, let's dig in here and see what the fuck this is.
If you can interact with it or not, but...
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
It's just a bed.
She was just taking
a bed.
A nap inside a...
But that's a cool bed. What if I had that bed?
That's like a Michael Jackson Hyperbaric Chamber.
Yeah.
I was reading the story one time about a girl who got flesh-eating virus, and apparently hyperbaric chambers, like compressed 1.5 atmospheres, will force oxygen into the wounds and help heal flesh-eating bacteria. So if you ever get flesh-eating bacteria, Jeff, just go to the sharperimage.com.
Okay.
Get yourself a hyperbaric chamber, and you'll be fine. That's my doctor, as a doctor.
Okay, good,
That's my opinion. Man, there are a lot of people in here.
Oh, jeez.
He's got a big-ass hammer. Oh, man. This is getting hairy.
Yeah. I just kind of want to make it to the other end.
I know,
but I don't know that there's much else here.
There's just a lot of fucking people. Holy shit.
All right.
Do you have any? Have you made a grappling hook yet, or anything like that?
No, I've not seen a recipe for it or anything like that. I'm not really sure what the process would be.
Oh shit, bird.
Yeah, so finding recipes and stuff like that, you know, sometimes like, hey, if you loot a plant for the first time, it's like, hey, now you know how to make the juice of this plant. Or you got seeds.
Oh,
so
God.
now you can, oh, shit. All right.
That wooted sound is kind of really annoying.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Outsider. Man, they took the hell out of this prison complex from their masters. Get that dirty toilet. Oh my God! Hello. How are you today? You're gonna make a little walkway.
Yeah.
I used to love doing this. Like somebody's like shooting at you, just go ahead and make.
But see, oh geez, see, but now like to get those walls, I would need to dig into my inventory. It's actually kind of a hassle. It's, you know, that's. I wish that stuff was a little bit easier. All right. There's just more people. There's just more people.
I'm so curious. There has to be some point to all this. You're going to find a xenomorph or something like that. I mean, it's Colonial Marines. It's got to be something. Maybe it doesn't have to be something. This is all
I was going to say that's
procedurally generated.
I want to say that maybe one of the problems with this game is that it definitely doesn't have to be anything.
This is a huge prison complex. Maybe this is the end. Probably not, but we'll see. It is. No.
Oh man. Well, some titanium in here. All right.
Yeah,
let's just. I got a calming poster.
You didn't get the dirty toilet though.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that I.
Got some cool notices.
Get in there and close the door behind you.
They open doors. Oh wait. Nope, they open doors.
No, they did.
Hey, hi. All right. So yeah, when you die, you go back to your ship and you lose some of your pixels. 10%
of your pixels. That seems well worth the cost of being able to go somewhere and loot the shit out of something.
Yeah.
For a while. I think I'm gonna play as the Duckman. I think I'm gonna restart a little bit and try to get a better seat.
Yeah, there are different racial options at the outset. I don't know
cosmetic,
if that.
Right?
I think so. I don't actually know.
Yeah.
I think there was a difference at some point, but I'm not positive. Anyway, that's Starbound as it is right now. They've issued some patches which have cleaned up some of the things that were actually frustrating me when I was playing it a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, this hit 1.0 like what, 2 weeks ago from Tuesday or something?
Something like that, yeah. So yeah, it's finally out.
15, 20 bucks, I think, I want to say.
That sounds exactly right, but I don't have the exact price in front of me. Cool.
For my opinion, like playing Terraria, I still think Terraria is a better game, but if these guys put enough effort and patch stuff and add stuff, I mean, Terraria's added so much stuff over the years that this could be a good alternative for people who want, something a little more colorful and a little more adventurous, because in Terraria you're mostly stuck to one planet, but
yeah,
they're really big though. Have you noticed anything in sizing? Like,
so these seem smaller than the average Terraria world, if you want to make that comparison. But I think that the planets are often different in size as well.
Awesome.
And yeah, also, I think this does a lot of the same stuff that No Man's Sky does, but with a lot of the stuff that they will eventually patch into No Man's Sky, which is a little weird, but obviously a very different form factor and type of game. But yeah, I don't know. I dig it. It seems cool. I will probably continue to play it here and there, but I don't know that I'm gonna lose. When they hit 1.0, I lost a full weekend to it again, which hadn't happened in a couple of years.
I mean, when I get into Terraria, I do kind of have one of those. It's one of those few games where you can look outside, oh, the sun's coming up. Oh, right. Crap.
Yeah.
I haven't felt that way quite yet with this, as you destroy your own ship, but I'm looking forward to putting more time in it and just seeing how far I can get.
Cool. All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
This is Starbound. It's out.